In college, I started learning more about the health benefits of it. At the time, I was dealing with extreme insomnia and anxiety, and I found that cannabis helped me sleep so much, and I just noticed all areas of my life kind of improved after I had better sleep. I was scared of medications because I'm just a little sensitive to side effects, and this plant helped me sleep with no side effects. So that was kind of a clear choice for me. Hi, I'm Sophia Carrión, and I use cannabis for insomnia and anxiety. I live a pretty active lifestyle. I love going to the gym and surfing. I grew up in Venice, so that's a big part of my life. I work in marketing, specifically in cannabis marketing, and I'm really lucky to work and promote products that I really believe in and know make a difference for people. My first experience was in high school, and I was kind of just like, wow, this is so cool. Obviously, I do not support anyone using in high school. That is way too young, but it got me more curious about it when I was older and able to purchase legally. Growing up in Venice, it's very prominent. In my family, it was a little bit more taboo, but it was almost kind of like the people telling me that cannabis is bad. It's almost like they didn't really believe it themselves. They kind of felt like they were telling me that it's bad just because like you have to tell people that it's bad. But as I grew up, I started to see a lot more successful people use cannabis, and I realized that it's not like this dangerous gateway drug that everyone thinks it is. And then I was in college in the time of recreational legalization in California, so that just brought more and more acceptance to the plant. I was drinking a lot in college, unhealthy amounts, and there got to a point where I was just like, I do not want to do this anymore. I hate waking up and feeling like groggy and sick and hungover. The cannabis doesn't make me feel that way, and I still get like the fun effects from it. I barely drink anymore, and I think a huge part of that is because I'm able to use cannabis when I go out. It's probably like 4 to 7 times a week during the day. I don't smoke, but it's definitely something that I use at night. I have insomnia, so it just helps me go to sleep. I'm very fortunate to work at a cannabis brand where I have access to products and help people find products that works for them. Sometimes on the weekends, I'll smoke throughout the day. But yeah, I would say like 4 to 7 times a week. People can go into the dispensary feeling really, really overwhelmed. There's like so much. I think education is so important. I'm very thankful that there's so many resources now, learning what's best for you and what your needs are. Like, for example, I use a dry herb vaporizer for my flower because I'm just very active. And so my lung and heart health is something that I really take seriously. When I was growing up, before it was like legalized, people would just be like, yeah, I'll have this entire edible cookie, and then they have a horrible time and then they're turned off for cannabis for years. Dosages matter, so be mindful of your consumption, like any substance, just like caffeine or sugar. Start low, ease your way into it, be cognizant of what you're feeling, try different consumption methods. If you've never touched cannabis, I probably wouldn't recommend like hitting a bong, like probably not for you. No one's ever died of a cannabis overdose. If you have one experience, you're gonna be okay. I always tell that to people. I'm like, if you're having a bad time, like drink some water, some peppercorn, you're fine. People's lives have really been changed because of this plant. That's what I want to see continue and hopefully reverse some of the damage that criminalization has done, because that's also ruined so many people's lives, and we just want to work toward a more just and educated world and some restorative justice.
Learn more about cannabis and begin your medical cannabis journey at leafwell.com.